Right, so one more video here with you guys. Um, I'm gonna be uploading this one a little bit late. I was just in a nails date with my girlfriend, so just a little bit delayed into that thing. Anyways, guys, today was a kind of light session. Actually, you can tell by the first warm up that I'm having here in the video. I'm literally warming up with clusters, which is not so usual exercise in Olympic weightlifting. That I would say that's something more like um, a CrossFit exercise. I would think even a little bit used while I was a swimmer. Cluster is a really good one because you just work a lot of in the shoulders, a lot of in the quads, and for sure you're working maybe a little bit of explosiveness um, all over the movement. So pretty good exercise on that side. Anyways, we're supposed to check up the military press or the strict press. I think would be the best word. Um, so yeah, we're just trying to build up as long. We already built the power clean, the power snatch, and we just work as well the front squat. So the only thing that we're waiting to check up is the strict press and probably the jerk. But we aren't at least I don't know if any other country do it, but at least here we did not check up like the jerk because athletic jerk is a very complex movement and a really technical movement. We did not check that up because maybe we can run into an injury risk. It's a lot of load into the shoulders, it's a lot of load to the wrist, so it is a little bit critical to check up that movement. A little bit risky for the joints. And just to say, because I've seen a little kind of a lot of lifters all over the internet from different countries that they actually max out the jerk. Um, I don't think that's a good idea as long so far the things that I've learned here lifting for lifting. So just to say. Um, Anyways, just to let you know, guys, I'm just like in the first phase of this thing. Um, just maybe 3 weeks ago, we just made the big checkup, which was the snatch and the clean and jerk. I was not making this kind of videos, so that's why it is not in here. Probably for the next checkup, probably it's gonna be in a couple of months. I'm gonna be doing, I'm gonna be filming that checkup. Which, by the way, I'm expecting at least 70 kilos in clean and jerk and probably around 55, 50 kilos in snatch, if not 60 kilos. I don't know if that sounds a little bit crazy, but I think it's doable. So, yep. Anyways, so far military press only close to, let me just check, 45 kilos just in the bar, 45, 48. And it was, I will leave it in the little note down at the right. So far so kind of light. Actually, gotta say, um, for this exercise, it's a little bit tiredness, because I feel really confident with these weights. Um, Probably a week ago, probably a couple of weeks ago, I was doing a full clean and jerk, but actually clean and power jerk. Sorry, clean and strict press, and it was kind of heavy. I just reached up till 85 and 85, 51 kilos, and 51 kilos is 100% of my strict press, and I just beautifully made it, a little made it. Um, so I don't know. I'm expecting something close to maybe 60 kilos, 58 kilos in strict press. I think that's a doable number. Anyways, as you may imagine, as long as I was just a swimmer, I just have a lot of strength in the upper body, all the shoulders, triceps, maybe a little bit of upper chest, all the thing that comes or gets involved at the moment of doing the military press. Um, so yeah, but it's kind of easy for me. As well, I gotta mention about yesterday that I was talking maybe a little bit about the aggressiveness that I'm needing for this sport. I'm just trying to involve that in trainings. Maybe doing a little bit more screams, maybe doing a little bit more noise into the training sessions. kind of weird for me because actually in swimming you do not scream or you do not make any noise. But it's something that I try to keep up into the trends because I'm noticing that making that things hypes me up a little bit, and I feel more aggressive into each lift that I'm doing. And for sure, the more aggressive that I'm being into the lift, the more effective the lift gets. So I've been noticing that. Anyways, at the end of the video, we're gonna do a little bit of clean pulls. Clean pulls is one of the heaviest movements of myself, for sure, from many people, just like a big deadlift, but just in a more explosive way. So you will check it out. I just get a little bit more aggressive with that movement. Something that I just remember. I don't know if it is truly changing. Just to say, and I don't know if only my little perspective. Um, but so far, maybe the thing that I've seen in Instagram, this thing that actually the gym culture is changing, it may be true. At least here where I live, it is not sustainable. I think there's not so much ego lifting so far but the things that I've seen. Sure, again, I'm just a swimmer, just experimenting in a new environment. So I haven't seen all the process during all these years. By the way, 51 kilos, that's a little bit heavy for me. Um, for the strict press. Why 51? Huh? It disappeared. I won't count it. Anyways, I don't know. I'm kind of feeling that everything's changing maybe a little bit. I'm training with girls that actually these girls who goes a little bit heavy on some of the liftings because so far till the date, girls usually do not lift heavy. But recently I'm seeing that maybe some girls lift really heavy. Actually, the girl that I'm mentioning, she outlift me. She does like 57 in a snatch, and she does I think 70 kilos in clean and jerk, and she goes really heavy. I know that it's a different situation as long as she does only people lifting weightlifting, but at least in the last gym that I was, there was a few girls that actually did kind of heavy sessions for the upper body, which usually it is not so sustainable. Um, but anyways, it's cool to have in count because usually girls, um, from the experience that I have, usually they do not do as much heavy upper body as they may do, because they usually think that that's going to be make them seen in a masculine way, which is not true. Um, Usually that doesn't make them look masculine, just makes it look equally feminine, just as strong. I don't know. It's just my thoughts. It's the thing that I've seen at the gym last days, last week, last month. So just mentioning. Anyways, we're just getting to the clean pulls. Gotta say, really heavy. I don't know if you probably saw it. Those 63 kilos, that thing went up really fast. I think because first the aggressiveness and second of all, I just developed a little bit more power and strength in my lower back. Now getting to the 77 kilos, that's close to my 110%. Guys, I think you can see it a little bit. I'm just getting more aggressive into each lift. Anyways, I've been coached a little bit from Ilvis, which is the other guy, the guy that lifted 120 kilos and he's 64 kilos lifter. Pretty cool that he's right at the moment. He just tell me a little bit about the lower back that I have to keep it down and do a little bit more effort with my legs. But it's 110%. It's 70 kilos, 77 kilos. That's for me. That's a lot of weight. So it's kind of heavy to maintain that performance with the heavy charge or the heavy load. Anyways, guys, gotta apologize. I know this video was a little bit random. I just a little bit cut of time. I didn't have the mindset to do this, but anyways, it needs to be done because day 4, really cool day. A little bit heavy. Actually, Elvis borrowed me his synth, his I just lost the word, belt, his belt. He just borrowed me that thing, so pretty useful, and I felt really cool with that. Anyways, guys, appreciate you a lot. Thank you for seeing. If you have reached to here, see you next one.